Hey, welcome back to the Thunder Palace Super Mario Maker 2 live stream. I'm your host, Iceberg Mike. What's good? Let's do the damn thing. I do have a super world I need to continue. But honestly, I'm really hoping for new levels from viewers, which is shocking because usually I get troll super expert levels, which are basically trolls because I can't complete either. But I want to see people's creativity. It's almost the point of doing this at this point. Well, it was always the point. It's actually a pretty cool generated level. I ain't gonna lie, I kinda like this. Mad I lost my shoe, but not gonna lie. That was some auto-generated shit. Actually, it's less auto-generated, more random. That was actually kinda cool. Welcome, Light Gazer. You reminded me I need to be in my VC. So let me rectify that.
Or that works too.
Oh, well, yeah. Literally about to answer your question, but I guess I'm alright. I unfortunately have to go back to work tomorrow, so I'm not thrilled about that. But
necessary evil.
Yep.
So long as you don't have either of the two things that happened to my friend, you're good. If you have those, quit your job immediately. Unless you are like over a $70,000 a year person, quit your job immediately.
What are the two things your friend has?
Alright, so you're about to flip your absolute fucking lid.
Fuck.
Have you ever heard of a swing shift?
A swing shift?
It is where you work like, in your case, a sort of hybrid for third and first shift. Like you work some hours from third shift, and then you also work some hours from first shift. It's like that is your 8-hour window.
They call it double shifting in my job, but yeah, I know what that is.
Double shifting is where you work not a split on both, but you work both. A double shift is where you work both third and first. In your case...
so they had the term wrong then, because there are people who are doing that. They're working half in one, half in another.
Right, that's not double shifting. Double shifting is when you work a 10, third shift, 10 to 6. And then you also work a 6 to 10, 6 to 2 on top of that, right back to back. So that's a full 16 hours you just worked. Hi.
Hi. We got a lot of names there.
What up?
See
What
ya,
up?
Mr. Sonic. I see us stepping.
What's up?
What's up?
How's everyone doing?
Doing good. I've enjoyed the Mario Kart stream last night.
Yeah, how did that go?
You talking about the collab?
Yes.
Oh,
It was fun.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was
that's
great.
all. We had once we started, we had some fun.
Yeah,
That's about all we could say about that.
Good.
yeah.
Shall we get to levels and I can soapbox later?
Yeah, but the best part of the was that one of the people was raging. I think it was a Cyril guy.
Sakrona, that's just how he is. I like his energy though because it's not
Yeah.
adversarial. It's just damn it, I didn't win.
Like he won on the courses. Like he was in first place.
I mean, some people take Mario Kart more seriously than others. They got some tournament thing that they're doing. My friend told me about, and then Nintendo reminded me when I booted up my Switch. I don't know if I'm participating. I think I should for content, but I don't know. Like I know I'm not gonna do well. But that aside, I wanted to hear what you were gonna talk about, like, because I don't really have levels unless you put some in when I wasn't noticing.
Okay. So that was a double shift. You're working kind of a split shift is where you work 4 hours one day, then you get a break, like a couple hour break, then you come back. I don't quite know what it's called when you work part one, part another, but that's just your 8 hour block. But
Yeah.
whatever it is, that's what you have.
Okay.
A swing shift is where you work like first shift, okay, and then next day you work third shift,
Okay.
and then next day you work second shift, and it's constantly swinging back and forth.
Oh, that's whack.
Mm-hmm.
You
Well,
leave.
it's usually not all 3 shifts. It's usually just 2, and you usually know in advance, but it usually isn't on the part where you're sleeping, but sometimes it is. My friend had to do all 3 this week.
Yeah.
Gets worse.
Oh no.
Mandatory 12s.
Yeah.
Mandatory swing shift, mandatory 12s.
Yeah. I don't even know if I'm giving it 2 weeks. I think that's on the spot.
Unless you got like a 70,000 hour job or something amazing, you leave your job.
Yeah,
You leave your job hard.
That's like slavery. You might as well do YouTube if that's the case. Just put all your time into figuring the algorithm out and what you want to do, because that's the not sexy part about being a YouTuber. The fact that you could end up working for like fucking forever, like not take vacations.
Hold on. Let me
like,
correct you on this one. So that's not the not so sexy thing about being a YouTuber. Okay? Don't get yourself wrong on that one. Being a YouTuber has nothing to do with that. That is being an entrepreneur. That is what entrepreneurs and people who who run their own businesses, that's what they have to do. They regularly work like 50, 60, 70, 80-hour weeks because they have no choice. They don't do it, the work doesn't get done, and work doesn't get done. Not only are they out of a job, they're out of everything.
Well, I was using MatPat as an example, so I was gonna correct you, but based on everything you just said, that's essentially what he is. He is an entrepreneur. He kind of had to be out of the fact that you go to college, get a degree in neuroscience, and no one gives a fuck about all the studying you did. So yeah, you are essentially
when you become a professional YouTuber, you are your own business now.
Yeah, so
you will regularly realize, okay, I have to make this content. Okay, I have to edit this. Why is this taking so long?
Yeah.
Why do I have to spend 12 hours on this? I should have been done. I thought YouTubing was easy. No.
It's
Welcome to the world of owning your own business, bitch.
Yeah, it's
making
not
your
easy.
own living, finding your own work, making your own stuff. Yeah.
I mean, it can be liberating because you don't have to answer to someone who doesn't care about you. But at the same time, it's all on you.
There's also the problem of you, especially with youth. Now, this is on YouTube. You have to pay attention to the trends. And you have to pay attention to the crowd. The crowd of people who don't give a flying fuck about you. They only care about, oh, you're playing Mario Maker! Oh, wait, you're not playing Mario Maker? Well, fuck you!
Yeah, I felt that way about Splatoon.
There was actually someone on Smaden's, they left a comment saying, I subbed to you for Splatoon. I did not sub for you for Zelda or Mario Maker. I'm unsubbing. I am leaving this I'm leaving this comment. I'm unsubbing. Go, goodbye or whatever. She was like, Smaden was like, so yeah, this is the thing now.
I don't understand why people have to just write a comment. If you're gonna leave, just leave. What's the point of writing a comment? Unless you're at like an airport, you don't need to denounce your departure. Just leave.
That's a bar.
Because when people get upset, they want to speak their mind.
But their thoughts and opinions aren't really that important.
Doesn't matter. When people are upset, they want to speak their minds regardless.
Yep, people want to be right.
But they aren't right. The right thing is to just get up and leave if you're unhappy.
I mean,
that's not going to stop anyone. Berg, how many times have you yelled at someone, go fuck you, when they cut you off?
Yeah.
Wait, no, you don't drive. Because they did something dumb.
Oh, I thought you meant just in general, because I cursed out
in general,
Grace.
yeah.
I cursed
How
out
many times
Grace.
has someone upset you and you just said, yo, go fuck you?
I cursed out Grace Randolph the other day.
Except
yeah, but
that's not.
Like, you're not required to be here,
No, it's not. Because to them, you got to think about it from when all things happen. The first rule of psychology is look at it from their perspective. In their perspective, they wanted Splatoon. They got Splatoon, but now they're not getting Splatoon. They're upset, and they're gonna make their voice heard. They're now saying "fuck you." Because they're the one. They feel they were wrong.
I mean, I don't know if you have to go that far. I mean, it's one thing to be angry that a YouTuber isn't posting anymore, like what you want, but you don't have to be angry and like snap back at them. I mean, it is what it is.
I mean, when you produce content, you open yourself up to that, because like not everyone who you come across is gonna like you or continuously like you. Because like I could one day adopt a change to the channel that makes everyone want to fucking leave. So it's like you're not gonna capture everyone. That's like when someone gets upset that their subscriber count goes down. We was at I think 1580 for like the longest, but we're like down like 5 subscribers. I think we're at 1575 now. At least that's what the analytics are telling me. I don't like go to look for my analytics every day, but you know, when you log on to Studio to start a stream, you see it. So I'm like, all right, I guess people aren't really fucking with us. I could. I think there's a secret up there, but I think I played this before, but it didn't save my progress. But I remember playing this before. But, yeah, like, I'm not gonna lose sleep over subscriber numbers going down or people leaving. I might make a joke about it on Discord.
More right than you know.
I might make a joke about it on Discord, but I don't lose sleep over it.
Hello, Jamie.
Welcome, Jamie.
Right, that makes sense.
Like Bird, you
I mean,
remember
there's nothing you can really do about subscribers. You know, you can try to make people happy, but at the end of the day, you're not going to make everybody happy.
You're not. And if you think you are delusional. Look at the kebab situation.
No matter how much content you make or what content you make, you're always going to gain and lose subscribers. So it's just best to do the best you can, and then subscribers will come.
Yeah, the people who actually fuck with you will actually subscribe to you.
Right.
You also have 2 different kinds of subscribers. Well, 3 different. I've noticed. You have the people who are like in your boat and content creators, and it's kind of a sub for sub, but also not really. They're not really trying to sub for sub, but at the same time, that's kind of the end result too. Because it's just like, yo, you're making content, I support you. I support that. And you in turn just be like, hey, who's this friend? Oh, they make content, you know, that could actually work out or whatever. New friend, whatever. Those are the first kinds of subs. Hello.
Yo.
The
Got a lot of
second
names.
kind-
Hey,
The
Joe. How you doing? I heard you met Charles Martinet.
Yeah, did you listen to the podcast?
Not yet. I've been having trouble
I saw the
finding my
podcast.
way.
Well,
I've been having trouble finding my way to the podcast, the recent ones. So I haven't really been able to watch any of them, unfortunately.
that's partially on me, because if you're not there for the live, then you kind of miss it. I'm supposed to edit down the episodes to a digestible length, but then that didn't really pan out, so I was just gonna take the raws and put them out, but I just haven't gotten to do it. Like, I think I did episode 1 and part of episode 2, but I still got another like 13 to fucking, or 12 or 13 to edit, so it's like, that's on me.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, once you come out with the highlight episodes, I'll definitely watch them.
Well, then at this point, I'm just releasing whatever, like, whatever plans I had are toilet, because we're like fucking 14 episodes in, so. And some of the later episodes go to like 4 hours, so I'm sorry, but that's, I can't go through the whole shit and cut out stuff. You're just gonna, all I'm gonna do is put the intro, outro, and ship it.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Unless I can find an editor, which.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I
can't
was
afford
gonna
an
say. Like, maybe
editor.
hire editors.
Well-
with what money? Welcome, Jamie.
I mean, if
So
you want-
anyway, Joe, I'm really happy you got to meet Charles Martinet.
Yeah,
Yeah, me too.
I hope to see him if he comes down to New Jersey in the con someday, but I'm glad you got to meet him.
Oh, it was so good. I met quite a bit there, but I think Martinet was the highlight.
Your
And it's-
Obi-Wan Kenobi costume was amazing.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
Even the actor who played as Obi-Wan, who I took a picture with, even he was impressed. He's like, damn, nice job.
Hello there.
He did say hello there, which is great.
Isn't it Ewan McGregor?
It wasn't. It was the one from Clone Wars.
Oh, okay. I'm not familiar with Clone Wars. I should be, but I'm not.
I found a level. I don't think you'll like this. You want me to give it to you anyway? Probably not.
Let's do
This
it.
is pure evil.
Because I played for the Super World already, but I think he re-uploaded it or something because my progress wasn't saved. So, even though it's not bad, I do want to play something new. What the fuck was we on? Oh yeah, it was on people not liking you. Take the kebab shit for instance. I don't know when it became this malicious thing where he wanted to take over everything, but we collaborated at one point. I met him through a collaboration, so you would think, at least at first, he liked us because we were Smash content creators, kind of. It wasn't the only thing we did, but it was a big chunk of what we did early on. So he probably liked us for that. But then as we kind of like steered away from it because I didn't like the negativity coming from it, he probably changed his mind about liking us. You don't like Smash? Alright, fuck you. Oh shit, I got the world record. Yeah. People are not going to always be in your corner. And I guess in extreme cases like Kebab's, they're in your corner but for a malicious reason. They're not gonna tell you until the time is right.
Well, Kebab really did things behind your back.
Yeah. 100%. But I don't think... at least I want to think that... Oh, I got it, yeah. I want to think that when he first approached us, it wasn't for something malicious, and it was something that crossed his mind the further our quote-unquote relationship went.
I mean, either way, whether he did enjoy the channel and just flipped the switch, or he was that way from the very beginning, it's still scummy what he did.
Oh no, I'm not defending that. I'm just trying to make an example. 100%.
But at the end of the day, like, who really knows, like, what his intentions were from the very beginning? Like, if he changed or if that was his whole plan from the beginning. Maybe it was. Maybe it was because...
Stop. I'm going to give you a crash course on basic psychology. Most people do things for reasons. And when someone comes in and it gradually shifts to a negative, then they came in and it was positive at first, then things happened over that course. He joined at first because he was happy. He wanted to start playing Smash, he wanted to chill, relax, all that good stuff. Then things started happening. So at first, his intentions were fine.
That's what I tend to think. How do you do that without getting hit? It's like not
what if his intentions from the beginning was to steal Iceberg's team from the very beginning?
But see,
that makes no sense.
Yeah,
Why
Go ahead.
First off, Berg didn't have an SMS crew from the beginning, so that idea wouldn't even work.
That's what I was about to say.
it wasn't a thing from the beginning. Second, buttering someone up just to harm them is indeed a thing, but when that buttering up is now over the course of months, that is no longer a thing. That's like a massive time investment that just doesn't work for people.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it depends on the person, though, because, you know, people can be crazy and really plan things out, unfortunately.
I don't think it was that deep, but...
No. So, there's a problem with that one, too. The problem is, crazy people aren't going to think of something that's going to last for months, or something weird and off the wall and run through with it just to harm someone over the course of months. If that's going to happen, then it's going to be deliberate, which means Berg had to have wronged someone in the past to want them to do that. Now, the problem with that is, this guy, we know his voice, which means we've known him. So, for us to wrong him on before, for him to come back and mess with us or whatever, that's not going to be a thing. Now, because if someone was so butthurt to do something like that, we would have had to seriously wrong them, which means know them. If it was an offhand slap on the wrist, fine. They would say their piece and leave, just like everybody else. But for something to last for months and months and months, that was deliberate.
That was deliberate.
So the whole reason why Kebab trolled the channel was because Iceberg wasn't doing Smash Bros anymore? Like, how petty do you gotta be?
It wasn't just that. It was several other different things. Like I said, it was one of those gradual shifts that once you start finding a problem, you start looking into it more and more, and you come into it with a mindset, I am now looking for problems. So that's what all you see. You don't see the good anymore, you just see this kind of deal. Kind of like the few people in the world who hate me. They don't see any of the good. They only see the wrongs that were done to them, real or imagined. There is one person I can think of that absolutely despises me. But can't help that. They feel I wronged them, even though I think I've only actually done 2 things bad ever to them. But we're not going to get into that.
Mm-hmm.
I found a couple of levels.
Yes, I saw, so I'm gonna back out of there.
Well, I
Um,
guess
I
the
don't
only
think
thing
this was the super world.
I guess the only thing I really can say is we tried our best to really help Kebab and make him feel welcome, and what he did was really scummy, and thankfully something like that will never ever happen again, because, you know, now we're a lot more protected with who we have on the channel.
I mean, Kebab is an example of someone going rogue.
Like we weren't rude to Kebab. Like, no one was mean to Kebab or did anything nasty to him or anything. You know, we just changed how the channel was. And I mean, the channel is always going to go through changes, and things are always going to go through changes. You know, there's nothing anybody can really do about that. You know, a streamer has to try to do their best to keep everybody entertained, and that means posting all different types of content. Like for this, you know, it's multiple types of like gaming content and stuff. Changes just have to be made in order for the channel to thrive. So we try to do the best for Kebab and make it the best situation for us and for him, but it was really scummy with what he did.
I mean, we didn't do anything specifically for him. Like, we just always treated people the same way we treat everyone. So
Exactly.
I don't know about all that, but
Well, but obviously we didn't do anything wrong, but something obviously had to bother him.
Kebab is an example of a mod going rogue. That's how I'm treating it. Whatever the circumstances were that after he joined us, you know, he could have been malicious from the beginning, because when we finally figured out the problem, when D got involved, it was like, yo, this dude got mad close and like rose through the ranks of the staff out of nowhere. Like how does something like that happen? Like, why would he go out of his way to get that high up and just, like, you know, appear so helpful? So he may have had ill intent from the start, but I'm gonna just treat it as someone who went rogue, liked us in the beginning, didn't like us after we started shifting away from the thing that he came here for in the first place. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah.
Good.
Kebab is very confusing because I don't understand how you can just wake up and just troll somebody else's channel. I mean, I can understand having disagreements, but you don't just wake up and just destroy somebody's channel and their career. If you don't like somebody's channel anymore, you just leave. I mean, that's a responsible thing to do, but apparently for Kebab, he's extremely immature, and what he did was scummy.
Place to spring on the ground.
It's not black and white. Oh, you could have did that the whole.
Or that.
I don't know. Fuck a Bob. He's not a good person.
Yep.
And I wasted too much time talking about this person. It's not. Well, I don't think even if we were giving him pub, I don't think it would matter. 'Cause I don't think his channel did all that well anyway.
He attempted to destroy your channel, and now he's in the shadow realm.
If only things were that simple.
Yeah, it's almost never black and white like that.
Hello, Red Fireboy. Welcome.
Red Fire Red.
Red Fire Red. My apologies. I saw Boying.
I saw, yeah, I was confused on Fireboy. Wait, that's not him. Welcome to the stream, Fire Red. Last time you checked, he was still playing Smash. I mean, that game's a dead game. Like, it's more of a dead game now than it was before. But like, it's
Smash
like,
Bros.
yeah. I mean, people will still play it, but like, there's no like support for it on a professional level because you know all the allegations and the community itself being incredibly self-defeatist. So it's like you could still play it, obviously. Like no one's gonna stop you from playing it, but I don't see it as a game going anywhere. Like I think its time in the sun is pretty much done with.
Yeah, at least until the next game comes out.
Which I don't think is gonna be as good.
Probably not.
But I think at this point they're kind of forced to reboot.
You think they're gonna pull a Mortal Kombat and just go back to Smash 64?
Yep, it's gonna be Smash 1.
Probably. I'd like to see a remaster of Smash Bros. 64.
I mean, it wouldn't be the worst idea, but I don't like Nintendo loses here no matter what because they're not keeping all those characters. It's like no way in hell.
Right. And every single Smash Bros. Player is, well, the competitive ones are all addicted to Melee. So they're just going to either stick with Ultimate or Melee. Mostly Melee.
I would say the Melee fans never moved from Melee and they're gonna stay there.
Yep.
This level's weird. I'm surprised I didn't get hit by that. What the fuck? Alright, let's go. What is this level?
A nightmare. You need to go down. There should be a fire clown car somewhere on below you.
I don't like this level.
By the way, you can blow up that block that's holding all the bullet bills once you get it. I know I've said this on my Twitter. I'm saying this again. Mad shout out to Lightning Farron.
What's she do?
That chick has balls. Balls that Berg only wishes he has.
Balls of steel?
No, the kinds of balls that let you do 8,000 levels in Endless Expert, only to lose, and then do it again.
Oh yeah, you showed that picture.
Yeah, that takes balls. Like 8,000 levels and you lose for whatever reason, you're usually done.
I'd be done. Shit.
Never touch Mario Maker again.
I wouldn't touch Endless again. I don't know about Mario Maker. Since that was the last challenge, I take back what I said about not liking the level. That was the finale. And once I beat it, it was over. So I'm used to levels having really difficult sections and then another difficult section after that. So that wasn't so bad.
Well, the one I just put in there is pretty bad.
Fuck.
It's not like colossally brutal, but let's say I really don't like the boss fight. Other than that, it's a good level.
Well, I'll see when I actually get to it, because I gotta get through the whole list you put up here. Looks like Fire Red hasn't said much of anything. I hope he didn't leave. Oh, what the f... So now I gotta move my ass.
The poison only rises so high, if I remember this.
Hey, Iceberg, which is your favorite starter from Pokemon Platinum or Pokemon Diamond and Pearl?
What are the starters again?
Turtwig, Piplup, Chimchar.
Peplup.
Cool. Mine is Turtwig. I love Torterra.
Torterra's okay. You could do worse. You could be Chikorita. That Pokemon literally gets worse as it evolves.
Turtwig and Grotto are okay. It's when he gets to a Torterra is when he gets really overpowered. Especially when he gets Earthquake.
This game's serious. Yeah, this game once I have my sanity for breakfast.
At lunch and dinner.
Jesus. It's not bad, it's just... Oh, I wouldn't have died. That's a platform. Okay. Yeah, this level likes to scare you. Oh, come on. That one had me on the edge of my seat on that one. That shit was rough.
Rough, yes, but we could still go for more levels like that.
Not even kidding. As soon as you said rough, a dog barked.
Rough?
Oh shit. All right.
I hear the dog in the background. Whose dog is that?
It's my neighbor's dog.
Oh, okay.
Whose dog is this? Not yours.
Shut up. I gotta close my window.
So I'm trying to think of a topic to talk about, but I'm shooting blanks.
Well, I
well,
guess
I
you've
mean-
had a lot of practice at that.
Yeah, I'm a stormtrooper. For sure.
That's not what she said. And that's not what she was talking
Wow.
about.
Wow.
I think
What?
her exact words were, "Hey, have you ever thrown a hot dog in a large hallway? Well, combine that with shooting blanks, that's bird."
Wow. I don't know if I'm gonna like this one.
No, oh no, you're not.
It looks like I'm gonna need that P switch for something.
Nope, you don't need any of this. Every single question mark block is what?
I can never spell piranha. Ever.
Pirhana, I think.
No, it's Pirahna. It's very weird spelling.
I thought the Hana, because Hana in Japanese is flowers. That's what I thought, but fuck it. English is weird.
It is.
English is my
Fair,
favorite
fair,
subject.
and fair. Yeah, all three are different words.
Mm-hmm. That's why English is weird.
English is my favorite subject.
Okay, that don't mean it ain't weird.
I can't even speak it half the time. Stupid's my first language.
Don't be a Forrest Gump.
Math, business, touch of psychology, touch of economics, and for some strange reason, a heavy engineering without being taught anything about engineering.
Yeah, so I'm
Okay, I need
dead.
to shut my window.
Yeah, this level's stupid.
Skip it. Lightning gave it 30 seconds and then said, nope, fuck this. This was the level that I was just like, Eric wants nothing to do with this. You want something worse than, or almost as bad as that cow juggling one? Here you go. Hello.
No, this is it's fine until that drop-off section. That drop-off section is stupid. If you want me to navigate the maze, let me be able to get myself back up. I guess that's why they give you the spring, but like, if you're gonna show me, like, everything in here should be a spring if it ain't gonna be a hazard.
There are hazards.
This level
Some
could
of
have
them
been
are
good.
boos.
This level could have been good.
You should make this into Dungeon Maker.
Maybe. I'm still trying to tweak my first level.
I'm still waiting for them to hello Navina.
Hello, Navina.
I'm still waiting for them to what is it called?
Fix the stairs.
Yeah, fix the damn stairs. Or at the very least, give me an item. Like if you set a hole above another floor, it will turn into a drop-down hole. If I could have something like that go up, like a rope through a trapdoor, great.
Oh, you want an elevator, basically.
Yes, but only one way.
You should tell them that. Because I think they value feedback. I see why Lightning gave up on this shit. But honestly, she should have just did it.
Woo!
Fuck this level, though.
Could have made it longer.
That soft lock shit, not
That's
a
what
fan.
she said.
It wasn't a soft lock. You could have used the P switch to do a P jump to get higher.
What if I never hit that thing and carried the P switch with me? It's a soft lock.
Yeah, one of the question marks to hit a boo.
Nah, I hit a freaking Potaboo and got myself killed and started over. that's what happened.
Gina just got a rare boo.
I guess that's where someone would say giggity, but I don't like Family Guy.
We don't talk about Family Guy here.
And my life's mission is to be just like Peter Griffin.
That's a choice.
Still, we don't talk about Family Guy here, but do we talk about Simpsons here or no?
Too bad. I said that in the collab.
Simpsons is fine. Family Guy isn't.
Okay.
I mean, it's free speech. You can talk about Family Guy.
You could talk
It's
about
fine.
whatever you want.
Well, the thing is though, I like Family Guy, but the problem is we don't really talk about it here because there's trolls that are obsessed with Family Guy.
I just
Oh
don't
yeah,
care either way.
I forgot about those.
I'm indifferent about Family Guy. I really don't care. Honestly,
Go ahead.
Sorry, no, I think I'm just kind of done with comedy shows, to be honest, because, like, I don't know, just, there are modern ones that aren't really that funny,
That's a fact.
and after, like, The Office and Seinfeld, I just feel like I'm kind of checked out, because I've seen the only two that are funny, in my opinion, so, like, I don't know. Maybe
Well,
I'll check out Friends.
I was gonna say Rick and Morty, but Rick and Morty's not primarily a comedy.
I did hear good things about that, though.
You haven't seen Rick and Morty?
No, I haven't.
I haven't.
All right. So how you tell me I need to see Stranger Things? You need to see Rick and Morty.
Okay.
Rick
Woody, we need to go on an adventure.
Morty either.
Woody, we gotta go on an adventure.
I know it's, like, based off the characters from Back to the Future. Like, I think Doc and Marty, Rick and Morty. At least that's what I portray them as.
Is Rick and Morty on Netflix?
I'm not sure. I'm
think it's
actually
Hulu.
kind of behind on the series because I think I've only seen up to season 3, and they've made many more seasons.
Because
afterwards.
I know people love the show, but I've never seen it. I've seen like a couple clips, but that's about it.
I'll put it to you like this: it feels like Monster of the Week type shit until a certain point. Then it's like, oh shit, there's something deeper here. And I'm actually kicking myself that I haven't continued with the series, but I had got current, and I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was COVID or whatever, but it was like a long time between seasons, and I just kind of fell off the boat. But the episodes I did see, they were really freaking good. Pleasant is correct. At least look at the first season. I don't think they're long shows either. Do they even hit the 20-minute mark?
I don't know.
Yeah, you should watch them. Anything's better than One Piece.
That's an opinion.
It's a correct opinion.
6 seasons. Not a lot of episodes.
Hello, buddy R.
I mean,
Hello, Claire
welcome,
Carey.
welcome
back.
Claire, welcome buddy. See, the thing is,
there's-
like, as good as One Piece is, it has a high barrier to entry, which is the amount of time it takes to get current with that story. So if anyone talks shit about it, I can't really blame them because, like, it does take a long time. I got current when it was at 300 episodes, so I can only imagine how, for someone who doesn't like know about it, is gonna want to like, I watched 1,000 episodes. I get it, but if you actually watch it like with an open mind and you get into it, you'll be happy that it goes that long. But you know, it's fine. I know.
Honestly, I have some.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I thought you were done. You can go ahead.
I'm gonna just say, like, I know it's good. I enjoy the story. I love the background elements of it. I got fed up with waiting for story bits, so instead of watching anime, I just read the manga now. So like, I love it, but you know, I have a hard time convincing people to do shit. So if me saying that it's good that is not enough, then all right, cool.
Yeah, I remember Wolf's Ring. Vaguely, but I do remember it.
Wolf's Rain. I heard about that show. I never seen it.
The only thing I don't like is the very last episode. It does something some animes do, but not many, and I'm not a fan. I'm not going to spoil it, though.
I actually have seen one anime, and I'm not even done with it yet, but I have seen one.
Which one?
Yeah, no?
Steins Gate.
I heard that one's good, but I never seen it.
It's actually really good. I was surprised on how good it was.
Oh, right. I didn't
It is a
tell you.
little weird, but it's still really good.
A lot of animes are weird.
Yeah.
You can ask whatever you would like, Claire Carey.
Just make sure it's not too personal.
I might get upset.
I'll answer some personal questions, but if it's a certain kind of question, I'm probably gonna be upset. So just fair warning. I actually started watching this show. It came out this year called Hell's Paradise. It's actually really good. It's about a ninja assassin who was kind of done with the ninja assassin life, but his I guess boss or sensei, whatever, set him up. So he kind of became excommunicado. It's kind of like a John Wick story. But the thing is, they can't kill him. Every time they try to like execute him, he like wiggles out of it at the last second. Then they send a person to behead him, who's like their skill is to like one shot behead somebody. But before the person does it, they interview him to try to get into his head, see like why are you like this? Like, how come executions can't kill you? Like, what's your psychosis? And the person finds out that the ninja guy, he had a wife, and even though he claimed that he didn't love her, he actually does, and that's what's keeping him from dying. Like the thought of not being able to reunite with her, even though he knows that he's pretty much he can't. So the executioner gives him a chance to get pardoned, but he's not the only person who gets that chance. A bunch of people who are going to be executed get this chance to get a pardon. They got to go to this island and retrieve this MacGuffin called the Elixir of Life, which I'm guessing grants immortality. But as you go deeper into the story, it gets way more complicated. And I don't want to spoil anything else beyond that, but Hell's Paradise is pretty damn good.
You're fine, Claire Carey. An honest question is fine. The mean question is not fine. You were doing an honest question.
When can a mod be to help out the channel? The whole thing is, I don't have a set system. I was trying to establish a set system, but I was too lazy to maintain it. So essentially, how to become a mod is to just stick with the channel, help out where it's not necessarily asked for, but like you notice something that isn't being done and you offering your assistance. That's probably the best way I could tell you. People have become mod quicker by doing certain things. Example of Little Ball of Fun. She's a content creator, but she's also a friend of the show. She bought Mario Party Superstars to the channel. I wasn't interested in purchasing that game, but she wanted to play it with me. Like for some odd reason, I don't know why. Maybe she was a lurker to the channel, saw we were cool, wanted to play a game with me. So she bought that game, literally gave me the 70 to buy the game. You know, games were 60 with tax, now they're like 70 with tax. So, but regardless, she bought the game and we played the shit. Occasionally I bring it back out for Mario Medley streams. I think we had a couple of solo Superstar streams too. But like, that was something that she did for the channel and was like really cool. I didn't make her a mod for that. What I made her a mod for was when my Discord got hacked and I had to make a new account and a new server. She was one of the first people who was helping spread the word and like alert other people that, yo, my shit was hacked and like, you know, go here and make sure you avoid this dude. Like she was looking out when she didn't have to. She wasn't a mod, she wasn't on staff. She was just a really good friend of the show. And off of that good deed, I was like, all right, take this wrench. So it honestly, the real answer is it depends. If I'm gonna be frank about it, because there's no set process. I guess I have to measure if you have goodwill toward the channel, because I've made people mod when we had no mods before, just like instantly like, oh, you wanted to be mod, cool, and I got burnt because of that. And then even when I stopped doing that and I tried to like evaluate people, I still got burnt because I don't know, you were here earlier, I mentioned Kebab. He was someone who became a mod, and you know, I thought everything was cool until it wasn't. He went rogue on us and we had to get rid of him. So I'll just say that it depends, and I'm very selective. Like, you basically just got to be here for a while and demonstrate that you're not gonna backstab me, I guess. That's why usually people say don't mention when you're gonna get mod, because of shit like that. You know, people want mod for malicious reasons a lot of time when they ask for it straight up. Let me see what else did I miss in chat. Nadina doesn't like One Piece either. You hate to see it. Is it because of the English dub? Because I could agree with you for that, because they kind of put a bad taste in everyone's mouth with that stupid intro. And this is coming from someone who likes rap. That One Piece intro is not good. The guy was feeling himself though. I saw an interview of him talking about the fucking song, and he really was trying to go in. I guess he saw it was his chance, so he went hard. Some people like it. I'm not really a fan of it. But, you know, it is what it is. I actually, because One Piece was part of what was called the Big Three. That would be Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece. Those were like the big three at one point. I don't know what it is now because I've been far removed from following anime and manga as strictly as I once did. But at one point, those were like the shows everyone always talked about. You saw that Naruto, you saw that Bleach, you saw that One Piece. And I didn't care for One Piece at first. I was more into Naruto. I eventually got into Bleach, but then Bleach pissed me off because the anime studio would do filler and they would do it in such dumb ways that I'm like... But that's not really Bleach's fault, because most anime studios can't get filler right. I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Series 1 was like the only show that did filler right. Like all the way through, like their filler was not bad. Because even One Piece has some filler that I like, but then they also have filler that I'm just like, why is this here? Now, mind you, One Piece is long because of how long the manga has been going, not because it has a lot of filler. It's not a Naruto issue. With Naruto, they did a season of filler because for some reason, the anime studio who adapted Naruto, they ran through episodes like none other. So there was nothing to transpose. So they had to make a season of filler to allow the manga to catch up. So that's why it's known for having really bad filler. But One Piece's filler, it's probably like maybe 8 episodes at most, and they try to tell a story. But either way, I like Naruto first, Bleach second, and One Piece last. I didn't get into it until it was at the point where it's like, I keep hearing people talk about this show. I don't really care for it. When the mangas come out, when the scanlations come out, I read Naruto and Bleach. I don't really care for One Piece. But then I'm like, people keep mentioning it as part of this trifecta, this big three. So I'm like, all right, let me check it out. I saw that and it was at like 3 something. It wasn't 300 exactly, it was like 307 or something like that. I just started watching it and I'm like, it's just kind of fire. And then you realize, I think the point where I really loved it is when I learned about what happens between Laboon and Brook. Like that plot line was set up way in advance, and then it comes forward, and then you realize, oh shit, this dude is setting up things to pay off later. He's like kind of creating his own multiverse in a way. Well, I guess universe in this case, where things are lived in, and just because Luffy isn't in this area doesn't mean things aren't changing. And the deeper you go into the story, the more you realize how they're doing this. They're setting things up. Like we're good. This is gonna pay off later, type thing. And I love shit like that. So that's why One Piece is my favorite anime. With JoJo being a very close second because it does that too. But what sets JoJo apart is that each series of JoJo is kind of like its own isolated story. They loosely connect because some characters are in multiple parts, but they're their own stories. And sometimes they're their own genre. Like sometimes a part, like part 4 and part 5 feel different from anything else in the series. It's almost like you're watching a different anime series, but it's all still JoJo. So I think that's JoJo's strength. The fact that it can do multiple genres and different setups for the story. Another good story is Hunter x Hunter. But unfortunately, I don't know if that one's gonna finish because the writer is sick. But you could watch that. I think it's the Hunter x Hunter 2011. You could just watch that and be good. That story is amazing. You won't get a conclusion really, but the ride is good. Another show that I really like is Full Metal Alchemist. And it's hard for me to recommend Full Metal Alchemist because most people just tell you watch Brotherhood. But I feel like you should watch both the original Full Metal Alchemist and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood because Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood acts as if you've read the manga or watched the first series. Because the pacing in the beginning of it skips through a lot of the story. So you don't, like, you get what happens, but you don't get a lot of the emotion. They cut a lot of the nuance and what's the word I'm looking for? Not details, but like context. You lose a lot of the context in Brotherhood. They tell you it's almost like a summary. It's not exactly how it's paced in the manga. Probably it'd be best to read the manga before watching Brotherhood because you'll get the gist of it. But I don't know. It's a hard one for me, even though I really love that story. And I guess it's if we need like 5, because I gave you 4, right? This is tentative, but I'll say Demon Slayer for now, because I really like Tanjiro as a character. Like, he's good to a fault, but he's no fool. So like, you're not gonna trick him into doing some shit. Like he keeps it 100. I think that's what I like about him the most. Like, yeah, he has a little bit of tact, but when it comes down to when people are outside, he's outside too. And he's always thinking about helping his friends. And the story is, honestly, I didn't think it could get any more crazy, but like every season of that show is crazier than the last one. My Hero Academia kind of does that too, but I think Demon Slayer does it better. So that'd be the top 5.
Pretty good top 5, even though I kind of half listened because I was talking to my dad. But good top 5.
I'll give you some honorable mentions. Death Note is fucking amazing. Watch that anime. Do not watch the live actions. Watch the Death Note anime. That shit is great. They throw like 3 punches the whole shit, but that show's not about the punches. It's about the dramatic tension between Light and L and the back and forth. That shit is fucking amazing. If there was more to it, it might get into the top 5, but where it is, it's just good. Jujutsu Kaisen's another good one. Like I said, My Hero Academia is good. 2 more to give you like a top 10. I haven't seen a lot of anime, like in comparison to like people who like anime junkies. Like I've only seen I've seen a lot, but not as much as I think a common weeaboo, whatever. That's like a slur to them. So an anime fan. Oh, Maggie was good, but I don't think people talk about that one too much. But I liked the whole vassals and not Egyptian. What's the? I want to say Indian inspired. The classification of creature in that shows is jinn. Like they have powers that can they're basically genies. So I don't want to say Indian because I don't want to sound racist or anything. But
it's like you have a genie, and then it could go one of two different ways. Like if they turn evil and powerful, they become Ifrit. If they get freed and become good or whatever, they become Jinn. But it's all kind of the same thing. Like Jafar from Aladdin, that was an Ifrit. Genie, when he was a genie, was a genie. When he was freed, he kind of became a Jinn, but still kind of a genie. But that was more leaning towards Jinn. That's the easiest way to say it.
Well,
by the way, what you've been watching, what's happened to Berg, and dying from timeout over and over again because he was talking about stuff, that's how Lightning lost her previous run.
But yeah.
Also, Nadina, I know Vandred. That was a really interesting series. I saw more of season 2 than I saw of season 1. There was also a game about it too that I played, but the game is not family friendly by any means. And if you've ever seen Vandred, you probably know the direction it went.
You saying that gave me my 10th recommendation, Berserk. It is not for the faint of heart. It goes there. And honestly, you could just watch the original run. Don't watch any of the CG remakes and be good. But if you want to know more of the story, I guess... I don't even know how you could resolve that, because I think part of the story was in a video game. I don't even know if you can play said video game anymore. I would just say watch the original anime-looking Berserk and not the 3D rendered one. The 3D rendered one is not that good. It's actually jarring, and I'm mad that they went with that style to tell that story. But the original one, even though it's kind of cliffhangery and you don't get the full thing, that ride was crazy. Because they established a normalcy through most of the shit until it goes supernatural. And when it goes supernatural, shit gets real. You could say a JR business is about to pick up.
He's got the great equalizer.
Yep.
Huh?
Stone Cold. Stone Cold. Stone Cold Steve Austin has won the title.
Yeah, Jim Ross. Jim Ross is the best commentator, period. I don't care. There might be some people who come close, but he's it.
For the shows you listed off, are those like your top 10 of all time, or is it just like anime in general?
Anime in general. Well, the 5 are probably all time, and then the rest is just like recommendations. Like they probably could make it into the top 5 eventually, but it's just other shows I think people should at least give a watch to. At least do the 3-episode anime test, even though I would argue some animes need more than 3 episodes. You know, people's attention span ain't the greatest. Yeah. Because a lot of people don't like world building, that I notice when like even dealing with like stuff like the MCU and whatnot. And people just don't care for world building. They just want the action. So I could see certain people not liking stuff like My Hero Academia or One Piece that kind of need that world building. So I get why certain people don't like certain things, but I would say for the most part, those 10 anime that should be watched. Cause like they're good. They don't How I Met Your Mother you. Well, maybe Berserk kind of, but the ride was good. Like they either don't How I Met Your Mother you, or the ride is so good that it doesn't matter.
By How I Met Your Mother, you mean like a terrible ending?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, so like The Sopranos that ends in mid-sentence.
I'll give you an example of an anime that started out excellent and had a shitty ass ending. Was The Promised Neverland.
One Piece.
One Piece and ending. So it can't have a shitty ending if it didn't end yet.
Dragon Ball GT.
They had a shitty beginning, so you know the ending was gonna be bad. I actually never seen GT in completion, so I couldn't even weigh in on that one.
My roommate when I was in the first college was super hyped about it and bought the entire DVDs from start to finish. Right as it first came out, and I felt it was a little messed up.
GT was like if you had like someone do like a fan fan fiction, but like the studio approved of it. That's what GT is. The official writer eventually came back to like help them end it, but like it's not really an official Dragon Ball story.
That's why it's considered not canon.
You could
Or at least wasn't until a certain point happened in, I think,
well, Super, I think, is trying to bring everything in. Kind of like how the MCU's kind of doing that with all the old Marvel stuff. Like bringing in Toby and Andrew Garfield for like the No Way Home and probably Secret Wars. But, yeah. As far as I'm concerned, GT isn't canon.
on that note, probably should pop out of here soon.
Alright. Hopefully see you later, or if not, we'll catch you later.
Yep.
And also, if you don't like One Piece,
What's wrong with you?
I'm not gonna say what's wrong with you, because like I understand. It's a
I
lot of
don't even watch One Piece. So
it's a lot of episodes. I get it. And yeah, you kind of have to fall in love with the Straw Hats from the beginning. Like if you don't fuck with them, like if you watch it and you get to Logtown and you haven't fallen in love with them yet, just stop watching. Because that's the show. Them going through shit, saving other people, eventually acquiring crewmates, like that's the show. And if you've watched it all the way up to Logtown and you haven't liked it, then like, even the crazy shit that happens later ain't gonna really mean too much because you don't fuck with the core of the show in the beginning. So it's like, it's cool. Don't force yourself. James says, I can't even remember how it became mod. I think one troller made you a mod. Because we had a thing for a very short period called mini mod. Where I guess he was trying to cultivate more mods so he couldn't do his job. Like, hey, the mini mods will take care of it. I'll just stay on Discord. And I really didn't like that. I turned a blind eye to it for far too long, and then I eventually just killed that shit and made anyone who was a mini mod a regular mod. So that's kind of how he became a mod.
Yeah, I kind of forgot how I got mine, but either way, I appreciate it.
I think what it was is,
Hold on, be right back.
I think what it was I wanted the quote-unquote Stefan squad to be more in tune with other things besides the Saturday stuff like Mario Kart and Jackbox. So I think me making y'all mod was a kind of a nudge to get y'all to be more integrated into the channel and not just be the weekend crew, so to speak.
Yeah, and I get that, and I feel like that helped me like interact more and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I remember all this. My memory sucks.
To be honest, I'm surprised too, because I forgot.
I was like to Iceberg in the DM on Instagram, when is the mod meeting? You guys are having a meeting or something? He's like, yeah, that meeting's only for mods. Do you want to be a mod? I'm like, yeah. And then that's how the Stefan squad became mods.
Yeah.
That's the other part to it. Nadina
Because
says,
I didn't know the meeting was for only mods. He told me that it was for mods, and then he just asked if I wanted to become a mod. And then I said, yeah, sure. And then that's how the Stefan squad became mods.
I didn't even know about it until like the day of. I'm like, oh, I'm a mod, cool.
I felt like that would help, and it, for the most part, it worked out.
Yeah. I got great power and great responsibility. Great.
Dina says Masashi Kishimoto was also having issues with the studio running stuff after he told them not to. There was a lot going on with that. He also had a few health scares and later got married, so Naruto hit several walls where it went. Well, that's good to know, because I figured something was up, because there's no reason for there to be a season of filler, especially if you were keeping up with the manga. You saw that like there was a decent enough gap for them, but I mean, was it TV Tokyo? No, TV Tokyo was Bleach. Who does Naruto? I don't know who does Naruto. I don't think it was Toei. I'm gonna just say TV Tokyo, and if I'm wrong, someone can correct me. But yeah, TV Tokyo just it wowing. Because I'll tell you what, the beginning of it actually wasn't as bad as people say, because it actually gave Hinata a cool power up, because she didn't really get a lot of shine in the story. So, all right, let me a little bit of background. Hinata's part of a tribe in the series called the Hyuga, and they have a special power where they could see basically 360. Their eyes are special. They have a thing called the Byakugan. So whenever they activate it, they basically can see 360. It's like 350, whatever. I'm not going to get into the specifics of that. Basically, it's 360 vision. So they can see everything around them. But Hinata is shy and reserved, and it affects her in battle because she's not as proficient with the techniques that the clan or tribe know. So she can't be as like flashy and powerful as Neji would. Neji is her brother, but he was born into the branch family of the clan, and they get a nerf because for some reason the Hyuga clan thinks that if they give the branch family a nerf, they won't try to take over the main family. It was some weird archaic shit, like some Japan feudal shit that they mixed into the anime. So Neji couldn't perform the better techniques that the clan could do, because he had this thing called a seal. I forgot the full name, but it's a seal that keeps him from utilizing the Byakugan to the best of his ability. But somehow I guess through sheer determination, he figured out how to do the higher techniques. So he was busting out the high techniques, but Hinata couldn't. And I always thought that was a weird dichotomy. But then the filler gave her a technique that combined the best two techniques of the Hyuga clan. The rotation that allows you to exude chakra all around you, kind of like a shield or like a barrier that you just make that covers you. And the I think it's called the 64 trigrams. It's basically just a bunch of like 2-finger pierces that you just do, but you do it like 64 times. And she had this technique that combined both of them, and it was really cool, but they did nothing with it because it was filler. I guess in the video games that was a special move for her, but the anime didn't do anything with it. But I like that arc because it gave underutilized characters. I think Kiba was another person who got some shine there. Underutilized characters get some type of shine. That's kind of how you should do filler, but you know, I'm not a writer, so whatever. Regardless, that first arc that they did with her and trying to overcome being shy, that was cool. But then they had all these, after that, they had all these back to square one episodes that were like, this isn't Naruto. What the fuck am I watching? Some fucking Looney Tunes Hanna-Barbera shit? Like, what the fuck?
Yes.
Like, the worst episode was when Akamaru, Kiba's dog, got sick and they had to spend the whole episode trying to find a cure for him. I'm just like,
Really?
why are we watching this, dog? And mind you, this filler arc started after the Naruto Sasuke fight when they was on the the Valley of the End, the first time they fought. It's coming after that, so we're all like hyped, like, yo, this fight was crazy. Yo, he's going to Orochimaru. What's gonna happen? Nah, we gotta watch fucking Akamaru fucking whine and shit. I guess because I'm not I never had a pet, so it didn't really do nothing for me. I'm guessing someone who had a pet, like, that would affect them differently. But for me, I'm just like, why are we here? But that's neither here nor there. It's weird. Anime can be very weird. I'm just happy that Kishimoto actually, got better and then the show went back to its formula. Unfortunately, Naruto ended and they have this Boruto thing out now, and I do not like Boruto at all. Like, I don't think it's the worst anime I've seen, but it's close. It completely undermines the first Naruto. And I get what they were trying to do. They were trying to have Boruto be an inverse of Naruto because Naruto had nobody and he had to learn. He basically had to get a found family on some guardian shit and like learn to like just deal with the shit. Meanwhile, Boruto, he has everything. He has both his parents. He's popular. He's the Hokage's son. Like he's got everything given to him on a silver platter, so he acts like a brat because he doesn't know better. I get that, but it spits into the face of everyone who watched the previous show. And then they weren't really done with the previous show because there were so many stories that they could have told that they didn't. They skipped past Naruto becoming Hokage. You never see it. He was again in basically the whole series because if you remember in the Chunin exams, he never became a Chunin. Like the exams got canceled, and then at the aftermath, the only person that they thought would be a good Chunin was Shikamaru because of his analytical skill. Everyone else failed. So he was again in from start to almost finish. Like they do a time skip of him becoming Hokage in the original Naruto, that's not what we signed up for. We wanted to see the journey from start to finish. And they skipped out on it because they wanted to make Boruto. They basically Yu-Gi-Oh! The shit. I think the first Yu-Gi-Oh! Was the only one that actually finished its story the whole way through. Every other version of Yu-Gi-Oh just gives you a shitty ending. Like, I think with GX, they didn't even give you season 4 in the English dub. In the Japanese dub, Yubel comes back and fuses with Jaden, and they're supposed to fight the Society of Light. They fought the Society of Darkness in the previous season, but they never get to it. I think the last episode is Jaden challenging Yugi in like a weird time dilation zone where they're both at their best. So Yugi has all Egyptian god cards, and Jaden has to figure out a way to fight all of them. And the last scene is Elemental Hero Neo's trying to fight Slifer the Sky Dragon. And if you look at Yugi's hand, he has way more attack power than Jaden, so he loses that duel. But it's inconclusive because there was trap cards down, there was stuff in play. They meant that they wanted people to debate that ending, pretty much. That's how they structured it. But that was an inconclusive ending, and they didn't finish plot points. And 5Ds does the same thing with the Time Lords. That doesn't get resolved. I think Arc 5 might get resolved. I didn't see the end of Zexal, but GX and 5D stand out to me as not being finished. Fullmetal Alchemist was good, but then I started to get stupid, but my dad liked it. There's a part in that show that I don't want to spoil, but when they turn the tables on the final antagonist, the way that they did it made me love that show for like forever, because like I did not see that coming, but it made sense because you saw how it happened. You just didn't realize what was happening until they told you, it was a great twist. I loved it.
All right, I gotta head out. I'll
All right.
see you probably, I don't know when, sometime this week.
All right.
Alright, see you, Joe.
Keep me updated on when we're watching our Stranger Things. So
What day? What day are you free?
Wednesday.
We'll do it Wednesday. We'll at least start Wednesday.
All right. Sorry, I keep bugging you about it.
Nah, cause we do need to do it. I just been lapsing on it.
Oh, you're good.
All right.
All right, I'll see you.
See you, man.
I'll be
Yeah.
back.
Pleasant says context and feel. Yeah. I think that's what I was talking about. I was talking about something and I was trying to find the word. That's what that was for. I did get to watch the live action movie, and that's very well done. Are you referring to Death Note? Because I remember that being bad. Although I could be confusing it with something else.
Maybe the recent live action Little Mermaid.
We don't talk about that movie.
We were talking about anime that got live action adaptations. I don't consider Little Mermaid to be an anime.
No, we don't.
Disney's got to stop making live actions.
They're doing it on purpose. They want to keep the IP for the shit. It's all copyright, trademark law shit. That's the reason why before Fox got brought out, even what Sony's doing now with their fucking Venomverse or whatever the fuck they call it, they're putting out movies so that it's registered that they're using the IP that they're holding. Like, they're not just sitting on it. Which is why I don't know how Universal is still has their rights to Hulk, because they haven't put out a Hulk movie in who knows how long.
Probably because of the dislike from the 2003-5 movie.
Yeah, but how do they still have the rights then? Like, well, why is their arrangement different? The fucking Fox was still making fucking X-Men movies, even though they weren't fucking good. They were making them so they could keep the whole of the IP. I get what that clause wasn't in the Hulk's fucking thing. Like, I don't get it. Nadina, I'm not sure what you're referring to with the 26 episodes. I don't know what the Barnett book is. Hinata also developed a twin dragon move that no one else had. That's true. And that move was cool. And if Neji would have had it, he probably wouldn't have died. The problem with her learning that twin that twin dragon move, she only really uses it that one time. Well, she uses it in the war, but I feel like when she uses it, it's underwhelming. Like it doesn't. It's not as badass as it should be. Perry Sage was dope. I read the books because of fillers and being impatient. Live action FMA. That one wasn't too bad. What's up, Emo? Because I actually did see that. I saw the Rurouni Kenshin one too. But it's like, unless you're gonna like put a big budget into it, I don't think animes as movies or live action movies works. It's too much that you have to get right, and basically is using visual effects to get right, because you can't really, well, I guess you could try to do it practically, but it would probably look better in CG. But every time I see one of these live action versions of an anime, it's like it feels phoned in. Oh, I did this level already. It doesn't feel. It feels like something's missing. Like some level of quality is missing. Like you need to turn the dial up like 2 notches. Yeah, it's the character. They look like the characters, but then the feel is off. There's a certain feel that you get when you watch anime that I don't think I've felt when I watch any of these live action versions. And I thought Death Note would be like the easiest one to get, because besides Rook, the Shinigami, like what CG do you need? It's all human shit. But somehow they just couldn't get the tone right. If you can't get the tone right on the easiest one, how you gonna do advanced shit like a Dragon Ball or Jujutsu Kaisen or fuck, even this Hell's Paradise shit?
Do it like a Benther.
Shit like Boba Fett did that shit better than all these fucking animes. How you gonna do Attack on Titan in live action if you can't get basic shit right? Bruh. Well, Sonic, I guess, got that shit right, but it had a bigger budget. And it mixed in human shit with Sonic shit, which I'm not a fan of, but I mean, I like the movie, but I'm not a fan of I'm not a fan of this level. But I'm also not a fan of interjecting human shit into like fictional shit, if that makes any sense. Because it's like, if it's a Sonic movie, why do I care about this random dude in this town, Green Hills? Like, make it make sense. I don't know how I feel about this level. At least there's a checkpoint. I didn't even have to fight him. I could just breeze past him. That was a weird level. What the hell was I talking about? Oh, it's talking about live action adaptations. You know, like if you can't get something like Death Note, I don't know how you're gonna do anything more advanced than that. I can't even think of a show. Maybe Black Lagoon or Cowboy Bebop that don't require like crazy CG to get done right. Like, you can't do something on that level. The extravagant is way out of your reach. They could probably do the beginning of Hell's Paradise. Once they get to like the island, I don't know what they're gonna do then, but the beginning is pretty basic. There's nothing too crazy. No one's throwing beams. I don't know. Oh yeah, I was also talking about human characters in fiction shit. I mostly remember it from Sonic and from Transformers. Like, if I'm watching Sonic or I'm watching Transformers, I don't need to see humans. Why are humans here? Sonic can kind of get away with it because of Robotnik, but why is the story not on Sonic the whole fucking time? I mean, this code that Lightyears gave me is not working. GK3 KDL MKF. So we're going to mark that as invalid and move on. Fuga dalla Megone de Bu. That's a name. That is a name. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm starting over. I want my fire. Oh, wow. This level's weird. And I get ghost houses aren't supposed to be normal, but... Was I supposed to go in that pipe? Who knows? I goofed. Wow.
That was highly unpleasant. It may come back to me.
Well, hopefully it doesn't.
Yeah, me too. There's something rather unsettling that after you get down to so much pain and you happen to glance before you flush and it's peeking above the water.
Damn.
Not because it's large, but because
It's
there's
that
just
much.
so much in there that, yo, it piled up.
That's crazy.
So, any of the levels I submitted decent?
Oh, they're all good. I think there was one that I was like, but
Like the maze.
I think that was the only one. Oh, I didn't like the one where I had to. Oh, fuck. That I had to, what the fuck? Oh, yeah, I had to not, hit the ground. That one was a doozy.
Boom. CD Gamer Mom.
Welcome, Sadie. You beat me to it, I was about to say that.
I really like how I do shoutouts. Anyone can do a shoutout who does an animation. I like doing that. I shouldn't have gotten angry at you for not, or for you coming up with your own.
Yeah.
You should do more.
I kind of gave up on it, partially because of what happened, but also because it's not an easy process.
Like
And that-
user being a butt should never stop you.
Well, I care about your opinion, and since it bothered you that much, I was like, maybe I shouldn't do this.
Ah. You have my full permission to do whatever the fuck you want. Goodbye, Nadina.
Later, Dina. Well,
I told Lightning about that door too.
I was gonna like try to jump at the last second to the platform because maybe the wall was gonna blow up, but then I noticed the door. Like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, I was seeing it in the level viewer. That reminded me. So Lightning ran into a level that only had a small amount of dead cheese. It was kind of at the end. But what was really interesting about the dev cheese at the end, I will show you the picture, and this just makes me like, yo, come on, Paul. Come on, Paul. There you go.
Is Lightning gonna play Super Dungeon Maker by any chance?
She might, but she's got a lot of other games on the roster, and those eat up the time. I saw a couple of your shorts. Yo, what about Sadie's milkshakes?
Hey, bring the boys to the yard.
No,
They don't?
no.
Shit.
They bring all the Koroks to the yard.
Alright, wait a minute. So, I'm looking at this, right?
Yeah,
Is this room gravity room?
It's a final
where you can,
room.
Where you can like swim or some shit?
no.
So how the fuck are you supposed to make this?
You.
Oh, do they give you a cape?
They give you a power up.
All right, then never mind. Because I'm
But
looking at
you
this,
see-
I'm like, I see the bullshit. I see the hidden blocks to the door, which puts you at the end of the level. But like you're not gonna see that if you're playing the level straight up. What's the way that you get across over there? And I'm seeing
A nut suit.
Yeah, so I'm like, yeah,
Not a nut suit, a feather.
a
I
feather.
think.
I would boot this level.
Except you don't see the FU. You
No,
only see it in
Yeah.
the level viewer.
Yeah, like I would boo it off of just this because I don't like this last room.
Because
But
that's
from a-
not even a dev door. Like, you can get across that easy.
I'm just looking at it from like a design perspective. I don't like this, but then I see the dev exit and the FU, and I'm just like, all right.
And you'd only ever see it in the level viewer. I was just like telling Lightning, yo, that's messed up. They had a thing specifically for the people who use the level viewer, because you would never have found any of that. You would have found a couple of the hidden coins, but you'd never have found all of them, let alone enough to spell out the letters, except in the viewer.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
WCD2, welcome to you.
Welcome, Doug C. I did not see your short, Sadie. I probably need to see that. 197 is crazy. Yeah. I think this might be the only game that's reached this far. But that just goes to show you that
We'll have more episodes than One Piece.
They're at 1,000. I doubt Maker 2 is gonna hit 1,000. I doubt Maker 2 is gonna hit 300 or 400.
I doubt it's gonna hit 200. I mean, you're getting canceled tomorrow.
Am I? Shit. I mean, I did say some racist shit earlier, so yeah, you're right. They're gonna find me and cancel me. Even though I was trying to describe where Jin come from. But yeah, people
Sadie says it is only 10 seconds short.
people find sound clips and they use that to incriminate you. I'm gonna look at your short on my phone right now.
I made a short for Dev. I did a hatchet job on. I'll wait.
Well, I mean, I'm looking up her shit so you could talk about it.
Her shit has music. I'll shut up.
You know Sadie's streaming right now, right? I'm gonna mute my mic just in case there's copyright shit. Yeah, so I'm sharing that to my Discord.
I made a short for Dev, and it was the first time I put over an hour into something that was 10 seconds. I did a lot of video editing for that, and not just the editing I do, but I cut pieces of his video up, overlapped them, set them next to each other. I even had one on my video editor. I had one clip that was only one single frame long, and then I stretched it out for like 10 seconds, and then I had his other clip underneath it so you couldn't see it, but the first clip that was on top was muted, and the clip on bottoms, its audio was on, so you heard the second clip, but you saw the first clip. First time I've ever done that. And that was only 10 seconds of the 58 seconds I've done. It was like, I did a lot of work with that. I'm quite proud. Too bad I only got 100 views, whereas I just randomly clip his stream, and it gets almost 10,000 views.
I guess it depends on timing and what the content is. Pleasant says, copyright holders strike for less. I just think they allow songs and shorts, but I don't think they'll do it for streams. They don't. As much as I loved Joe's Stranger Things intro, both times that I've used it have resulted in a copyright claim, which is fucking annoying.
On a short?
No, remember that intro I showed at the beginning of the collab?
Yeah.
Yeah, he made that, but because it uses the Stranger Things intro, they copyright claimed it. Which I don't care.
Music or video?
See, that's the thing. They claimed it for the music. I don't know if they're getting from the whole video.
Okay, if they claimed it for the music, that's an easy fix. If they claimed it for the video footage, that's when it really sucks. So the reason why they don't really claim it on the shorts is, one, shorts are monetized differently, so they get so much less money. Two, the claim IDs work differently for shorts, so they have to set them all up, and the companies have to go a lot of work for something that's really not going to make them any money. When shorts are just boom, 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 boom. People can pump them out hundreds of times a day. Those Lightning found out you don't want to pump out 3 videos per day. I'm surprised Lightning got this one too. This one had 100 likes on it, or 100 clears.
Well, this one is hard.
This one is on expert.
I can do expert.
It's not that hard. I love the concept though.
Oh, you're surprised she got it on expert?
Yeah. Because famous levels tend not to make their way to expert. They either make their way to super expert, or they make their way to normal. So highly, highly played levels. Being expert is a little iffy. But the concept of this is it's not little and big, it's you're little and you're big.
Thank God for the checkpoint. I'm glad those coins are there. Yeah, this level's a little too creative. Holy shit. Oh, come on, man. That one was a little bullshit. But besides that, I liked it. Yeah, that level
What,
didn't
piranha
that level didn't belong in expert, but I could see it people dying. Yeah, that
Well,
was bullshit.
You gotta remember, some of the parts are a lot easier when you're big, as opposed to when you're small.
Alright,
It is 7:15. Shouldn't you be wrapping it up since you have work tomorrow?
I'll wrap up at 8. I may wrap up a little sooner than 8, but I'm not gonna play any levels past 8. I do need to take a quick BRB though. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Snow Pessy.
Oh, this one's hard. This one's it's not, well, okay. It's not hard. It's a mechanic concept. You're gonna love it, and then you're going to hate it.
I thought I pressed jump, I did not. Oh, that's whack.
What?
Huh?
Oh, you died? Oh, you gotta kill that blue piranha, by the way.
Yeah, this might be a skip.
You're struggling now, skip it, because it only gets harder. Because this level showcases the one thing you really do like. Good level design. It takes a concept and builds on it. Starts you off small, then gets better, bigger and bigger and bigger. I can tell you, you don't need the snowball once you get to the blue thing. You might be able to wall jump up, I think.
You really should have made some type of thing where you could, like, go up. Like,
I'd wondered about that, thinking it was a soft landing until I saw lightning doing it. I was like, oh, this is a thing.
yeah, you can get up, but I would have rathered he would have had, like, a... Was it a vine come out of a block so you could get back up here easier?
I tell you, if you didn't kill the blue thing, or the creeper, it would have killed you.
I was trying to kill it. I didn't understand the hitbox.
This part, lightning did not care for this part.
I don't either. I don't know why those icicles are hanging so long. He gave me a checkpoint though, so clearly this is some shit.
Do you see what to do? Or do you want me to tell you?
Let me try to figure it out first.
Okay.
Oh, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. I didn't mean to go in there, but I went in there.
Hey, just be grateful. You got handed this level. She got this an expert. She couldn't afford to make mistakes.
Oh, great.
You can despawn it.
Oh.
Or die. That's a thing too.
I'm not an endless, so I can afford it.
Exactly.
Okay, yo. Yeah, I don't care for this either.
You can skip it. You don't. You thankfully you only have to do this Once.
How's he supposed?
The swamp acts as a table.
Now I was wondering how it was supposed to fall down. I'm like,
Oh, and then you see that donut block?
yeah. Oh my god.
Now you understand why she doesn't like this.
I don't
She
like
still
it
did
for,
it.
I don't like it for this shit. Like, this is bullshit. And this is why I will not do Endless Expert. Fuck that. I want to enjoy this game, not get mad at it. Yeah, I'm good. I probably could do it if I focused, but I'd rather put my focus on other shit.
Wow, the rare berg boo on a creative level. You hate to see it.
You really do. It's too fucking hard.
Oh, you think it's hard now? Hold on. Let me freeze the stream, pull up a window, so I could show you what the subworld is. Oops.
Do I amuse you? The hell you don't. You do not amuse me.
Okay, Gimp, where are you?
Speaking of that shit, I might have to get Adobe Premiere, and I'm not happy about it.
Why?
There's a plugin that lets you speed through editing a podcast extremely quickly. I don't think it works how I'm thinking it's supposed to look. I think it just edits based on silences. I don't think it like scrubs through. This level is pissing me off. All right, so from what I gathered, the plugin takes a podcast that was filmed like a video podcast, like two people like interview style, and it cuts to the person talking to the other person based on silences, and the result is pretty damn good. The thing is, I don't know if it'll work for our podcast because it's all voiceover. Like, there's a couple instances of video when my webcam doesn't want to be shitty, but in the produced versions that are going to be edited, I'm taking myself out of it because it's basically an audio podcast. It's not a video one. So I don't know how that plugin is going to work for our shit, because all it seems to do is just cut up the scenes based on who's talking versus who isn't talking. And also, it only works in Premiere, and it's bad enough I pay for Photoshop. It's only $10 a month, but
Oh
I wish I could just buy it one time and be done with it, but Adobe was smarter than everyone in the software game. It was like, people love our shit. They'll pay a sub for it.
Oh, there's a way around that. Pay it once and never have to pay for it again. There's a way around that.
Well, don't update
The way
it.
around that is never give it an update and make sure that the version you pay for it, or the version you pay for repeatedly,
Yeah.
make sure it has a lot of interesting new things that the version that people bought outright just don't have. Anyways, I posted the subworld of that level. You'll understand why I said, go ahead and skip it. It's hella creative, but, okay. Yeah. You see it, don't you? You see what not to do.
Not to jump.
Yeah, it took Lightning a couple times to figure that one out, whereas you figured it out on go one.
Or they try to tempt you with the coins.
Actually, the coins are more to indicate where the Podobos are going. Checkpoint!
Playing Mean Bean Machine over here?
Oh, you aren't gonna like this one. Or, this isn't so bad. It gets worse.
Are you serious?
Oh, hi, Magic Koopa.
Are you serious? I moved.
Hello, annoying person. I don't think you're that annoying.
I don't think you're annoying either. I don't think that's a good name to have. to be honest.
Although, Pleasant Lemon does have a point. I will say welcome to you and leave it at that.
Yes. I'm not saying you should name change, but I'm saying you should name change. Probably. No one wants to be known as annoying. Especially if they aren't.
Nothing is going well in real life. I mean, I know Burr.
Damn, son.
I love how you can't kill the magic.
I want to.
No, you just want to see the Magic Koopa, you know, get set on fire.
Yes.
honestly don't know why you jumped on the boom boom monkey show us down.
I wasn't trying to, but I couldn't.
Hey, Dad.
Welcome, Dev. It's my name. Why do you care? Because we care about the people who cross our threshold. That's why.
Because we like giving advice to try to improve people's lives.
Yes. We're all about improving.
How are you, Dad?
Yes, welcome, Dev.
I am sorry that short that I worked so hard for you didn't get many views. I tried.
Come on. I was ducking that shit.
You have to be closer for him when that happens. Or really high up, one of the two.
I was trying to juke him, but that stupid fucking... Now there's two.
Yeah. Were you able to recreate the special effect I used? Because I gotta admit it, after I compared that to the Gaussian blur that you said, side by side, I was like, yo, this is so much better.
Oh no, I gotta be there so that if... Oh no, I don't? Serious? I can't do the thing I was doing before. I hate that it fucking has the fart sound effect. Like I'm about to boot a level just for that.
Oh, go ahead, boo the level. You haven't seen the boss fight.
This ain't the boss fight? Shit.
No. I can't stand this, You can just go in the door. Hello, boss fight. Firefly will make it so. This would be a boo and a skip unless you want to go through all of that again.
Yeah. I mean, you could technically do this without getting a hit. It's not that bad. There's some RNG.
There's 2 fire flowers that area gives you. Just one of them doesn't appear right away.
Yeah, as I saw after I died.
Couldn't find it. Well, tell you what, Dev. You just send me the videos, and I will apply that effect for you. No sweat. And if you want to know what effect we're talking about, Berg, watch his latest second latest short. So Berg can be like, yo, fuck.
Maybe. might be able to squeeze one more. If I can do it in this run. Yeah, you could do it without getting hit, but...
Because the reason I don't like it is if you die, you have to go through that again. And, holy hell.
That's crazy, I did that.
Yeah. You did it the brutally hard way. How did you do that?
I don't know, bro. And I did it without getting hit, too. Oh, shit.
I mean, I was like, so if you lost all the Fireflies, your only way to kill him was for Bowser to kill himself, which you only have 4 blocks, and I'm pretty sure he's like 3.5 blocks wide. So how, Pa? That's how.
I guess the universe was being generous.
Yo, check out that picture in the Discord that I posted, and you'll see the subworld.
What the fuck?
You have to throw the box through the clear pipe so you have ground to walk on. Then you have to take the snowball, kick it through the pipe, drop down before it goes down, then wall jump to the box, catch the snowball, throw it at the the spike mousey, then hit the on-off switch so you can land in it. That's just to clear the first room. The second room, you have to constantly wall jump and throw the snowball through clear pipes multiple times just so that you can get it to kill the spike mousey.
That's dope. Like from a design perspective, how the evolution of using the snowball through trickier and trickier instances. There was no fucking way I was doing that. That skill ceiling is way too high for me.
That's what I mean. I said you weren't going to like this level. It starts off hard, and then it incorporates the one thing that you love to see, but hate to see in a level that starts off like that. Good level design.
It's definitely designed well. I'm gonna have to start using this shit. Because, what is it? The Super Mario Maker 1 streams, I liked, because I was kind of learning game design and level design as I went along with the shit. Like, I was researching and looking into things, and, you know, I was even making short tutorials on the shit, the whole Berg's 120 shit. So I was learning level design while doing shit in Mario Maker 1. And the best feature that's in that game that's not in this game is the fact that you could download other people's levels and edit them and like look through, like try to figure out their mindset of how they were placing things down, and maybe even copy mechanics if they did something cool. And the two levels that you showed me with this level viewer, like, it's not exactly the same, but it's probably the closest I'm gonna get to replicating that learning experience. Because this is fucking
Maybe
cool.
the next Super Mario Maker will have something. Cause the more I think about it, the more I'm leaning towards Nintendo's designing a new console. They just haven't
They
told us.
they are definitely, they are 10,000% making a new console. Zelda's the only big title we get in this year. We might get something big in the winter. We might. That might be the last hurrah. But yeah, I was like,
Anyways, you
Mhm.
wanna play another level or you wanna end it? You got 15 minutes and you got sleep. You ended on a W, on a sheer fluke W. You want to do another one, or do you want to end on the W?
we can end on a W.
Then you want to see that. Don't forget to check out that short that I made for Dev.
We can do that. Do that right now, actually. Is there anything in there content-wise that's gonna get this stream claimed?
The ending. The ending has music.
How long does it play
It
for?
said copyright free. Muted at 45 seconds. Or no, muted at 40 seconds. The music actually sets a tone.
Papers, please.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, I can't even hear this shit. Oh, I'm looking at the bottom for it.
You're gonna have to refresh the page to be able to see the beginning. You can't rewind on a short.
Which is really stupid. I'm cool with the brothel. Well, we're gonna deny him.
Flat out deny.
Dancers at Gresham Cliff found dead. Oh no. Damn.
I like it. Notice the special effect on the top and bottom, how it looked kind of blurry, but it's not
Yeah.
blurry. That's the special effect that I tried to show Dev, or that I tried to give to Dev, but apparently I can do it, but Premiere cannot.
That's
And
cool.
I like it.
It's pretty damn dope.
I did a lot of chopping up on this one.
All right.
No worries. No worries at all. Now we wrap up the stream and go on a raid.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Deb, hurry up and go live. You got 5 seconds.
We're gonna do that, but it's just like.
No worries. I
No. Mischief was managed, and I thank you. But I still seen it. Well,
Yep.
I'm the one that clicked it, but you know what's funny? I didn't think it was gonna come from that guy. I thought it was gonna come from the other guy. So I was kind of primed for it already. I just didn't expect it to actually happen. Because once the question was asked, it was like, oh, you're actually asking something that's not, shitty. I was expecting this from that.
Yeah.
But that it didn't happen, I was happy. But now it happened because it happened. Oh well. I'm not gonna let it drag me down. I love the term unalived. It's so stupid because it's like you know what it really means, but you can't say what it really means because the algorithm is so stupid. It's like a funny blank word. It's like flipper. It's like, bruh. Like it works, but it's like, come on. We know what you're saying. Yeah, so we can jump the credits and try not to let assholes ruin days. It was a good attempt, though. It's a good attempt. My thing with making shorts is that I can't even edit a fucking podcast. And that's just priority. Shorts are like I get it. Honestly, I just wish I had an editor, bro, because I just don't have the not inclination and not willpower. It's not desire either, because I want to do it, but just editing is a fucking nightmare. I hate doing it.
Let me give you a tip for shorts. Okay. Don't edit them. Just clip your stream when you find a funny moment and roll with it. Don't try to edit, because you could spend hours of editing and get nothing.
Well, that's another thing. You gotta go through your stream, and like you gotta download your stream, because
No, you don't.
Because YouTube doesn't have a Twitch thing where you can just clip it in. What do they?
You can clip your own stream. Like, I can clip your stream right now.
You're gonna have to tell me how to do that in a DM or something later.
Load up a second web page with your own stream, but not from the live dashboard.
I already have that open, actually.
You don't see it next to the like and dislike?
No. I'm gonna duplicate and see if it's there now. Oh, now it's there. It wasn't there.
It might be
Before.
because it needed to be live
Maybe.
rather than
Yeah.
upcoming and then live.
Yeah, I think I opened the window
But,
when it was upcoming.
All you have to do is flip it, then go to the app, and go to the YouTube app, and the YouTube app can take any YouTube short you have and instantly not YouTube short, any YouTube clip that you have on your channel and instantly turn it into a short. Easy. And considering how strange shorts can work, how some can get thousands of views and others could get one, I'm inclined to not do lots of work for a dumb short unless I want that short to be, really short and really awesome. Really awesome. So unless it's like that, I don't wanna.
I'm gonna take...
Like Sadie's milkshakes bring all the corks to the yard. That would be something to put in on a short and have it carefully timed so that it's constantly looping on itself.
I'm I'm trying to clip the shit I just did with the boss fight. I did it without getting hit.
Your best bet as the actual content creator is to just put down timestamps, like a quick timestamp. Oh, I've been live 2.5 hours. Boom, 2.5 hours. I'll hit that clip later. Because otherwise you spend like 10 minutes trying to do it midstream. Unless someone wants to make it a clip for you. But I'll be honest, I don't wanna. And Pleasant Lemon's already doing a lot.
Well, I wouldn't ask anyone to do that.
So your best bet is to just write down a time. Or, you know, I can't copy video URL at current time. That sucks. Just timestamp 2.5 hours in, and then a brief description of what it was. Put it on a pad of paper or something. That's all you do.
Oh, you can't make it a certain. Oh, that sucks.
It's gotta be 60 seconds. Or up to 60 seconds. The shorter, the better.
That me dropping down from that thing, I wanted to show the whole thing, but I can't.
Not unless you, or actually you can, but you can't clip it. What you'd have to do is you'd have to take the recording or something and or box it in so you can see it on the recording and record it from your own video so you get only the box, and then put it in 3x speed or something, and then mute it, put in Mario Maker music, and then go quickly to the boss, and then the moment the boss is about to kill himself, you drop it from full speed to like half speed, and then let the boss kill himself. And as he's crushing as he crushed the last box, and as he begins to drop, you slow it to like 50% speed or 40% speed, and gray it out and play some really sad music instead of the Mario music, and let that be the short. And then you go do that with the thing spinning and celebration, and be like, oh yeah, kind of thing. There you go. Don't forget to throw in some clickbait on it. Anyways, you ready to raid? I have multiple people playing
Tears of the Kingdom.
one game.
Yeah, we're not gonna rate someone playing Tears of the Kingdom. For spoiler reasons, not because they're playing Tears of the Kingdom. I don't really care, but other people will.
Eslo, Monster Mad,
No hits.
Marcos has no one in his stream, but he's not the best with his chat either. I like the guy. He's a good guy. But he's not good with his chat.
Alright, so I made the clip.
Good. The YouTube, when I say the YouTube app, I mean deliberately from the phone. Mobile can instantly turn it into a short for you, whereas desktop, not so much.
Which is weird. Discord's like the only company that gets it right. Have the app.
Treat your PC viewers, or treat your PC people like, you know, the gods that we are. Because I'm not saying PC master race, but PC is the master race for different reasons. You could do way more with a PC, but phones are what make the money. Because you can't toss an ad blocker on a phone for YouTube.
On Android you can, but it's a little complicated. But yeah. Let's go on over here. Actually, I gotta do my closing first. That was a stream.
Yes, you do.
Thank you so much for watching. We're live on the recap. You've been chilling with the Thunder Pals. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the Thunder Pals YouTube channel for more Super Mario Maker 2 and other things gaming. If you wish to be notified whenever we post or go live, smash that bell, smash the social medias, join the Discord. Big up all the names on screen right now, because without them we wouldn't be here. As well as all you other Thunderheads, whether you've been here from minute 1 or minute now. Your continued support is deeply appreciated. Programming note, I gotta figure out something with this to get me to just, because like I want to do it, but I guess there's a lack of motivation to finish what I started with the editing of the podcast. I gotta get that right, because like I want this shit out, especially because there's like this mad good episodes of us discussing certain things. Like we bring up a lot of good points, so I definitely want to get that out there.
No audiobook until you upload your thing.
No audiobook.
Yeah, my project, I won't upload it until you're finished.
Don't depend on your release schedule on me.
I could have it finished by the end of the week. I could have the entire first book done by the end of the week. So, like 2 hours of an audiobook-ish. Because it's 37 chapters, and each chapter is like 5 minutes. It won't ever release until you finish your shit. So finish your shit. There's your motivation. You want light shit? Finish your own.
Sure.
What, that's not motivation for you?
It's not that it's not. It goes a little deeper than that, but I'll leave it at that. We need to find a raid target. And preferably one that ain't playing Tears of the Kingdom. So I'm probably gonna have to load the whole list in.
And Final Fantasy 14, Tears, some garbage streamer, Tears, Super Mario DS,
How are you seeing that? You
Bowser's
the
Fury.
subscriptions page?
Fall Guys,
Oh yeah, there's a subscriptions page.
Ball Gamer, Tears, more Tears, Final Fantasy 14, and Mario Kart. That's who I have.
I got Unite, Tears, Super Star Wars, Smash, Tears. This dude's reacting to Monday Night Raw for some reason. This dude's doing it's sharing your stories. So I don't know if that's considered just chatting or whatever. This one's doing Violet. This one's doing Smash.
On who would you like to raid? Of all the things we just said, which one would you like to raid?
No Man's Sky, Genshin Impact. This person is testing.
Is
their Pokemon
anybody playing
knowledge.
Fortnite?
No, they're playing Minecraft though, and Tears, and Smash, and more Tears. Oh, here's a Final Fantasy 14. Mario Kart, Splatoon 3, Omega Ruby. Here's a Fortnite stream. I'm guessing this one is playing Hey You Pikachu or Mystery Dungeon, because the title is I'm a Pikachu now, but it's not clear what game they're playing. This person's having a 5,000 subscriber special. What the fuck is that? Infra? Zelda. I don't know what the Fortnite. More Zelda. Alright, I think we made the point. Most people are playing Zelda, although my subscription boxes are slightly more diverse than Light Gazers. Let me see here. I would like to raid someone who I haven't raided in a minute. And I haven't raided Ball Gamer in a minute.
Or I have a guy on Twitch who I don't think you have ever rated.
Who?
Who you do know.
What, Gozen?
Huh?
Gozen?
No, Bala.
Oh. I don't think I have rated him. Or if I rated him, it was on YouTube and then he switched to Twitch. Problem with the Twitch thing is like, I gotta tell people to cross platforms. And that usually doesn't end well.
Iman, myself, and Pleasant, I don't think we're gonna care. Dev, I don't know if he cares or not. Isbala, I'm okay. Or I can beat you up.
I mean, you did that in Magic.
No, I'm pretty sure you beat me up a lot in Magic because your attacks were a little more aggressive than mine. Whereas mine were more, can you beat this strategy? Yes or no?
No, Pleasant, what I was saying is that Light Gazer made it was a good suggestion to raid Bala, but he's on Twitch, so I'd have to ask y'all to go to Twitch instead of going to another YouTuber. I don't know if y'all rolling with that. That was my misgiving. Alright, we can go to Bala then. Open up Twitch. Oh, Twitch, I could just send you there, right? I don't have to, I may not even be
You
following.
can't raid Bala.
Why?
He just ended.
Fuck. I stalled.
We could raid Iman.
Well, give me Bala's link anyway, because I need to follow him, because he didn't show up in my list. Yeah, just said he was on overall. Shut up, Pleasant. Oh, shit. You said, I'm not stream. Fuck you talking about? Oh, shit. What does he go by on Twitch? Because I don't think
I sent you the link.
you did. Okay.
Or you could raid the guy he just raided, who was playing Arkham Origins, who, when Bala raided with the 4 people he had, which was him, me, and 2 invisible lurkers, the guy went from 1 viewer to 5 viewers. And I don't even know who this person is. You could do that. Unless you want to raid someone else.
I think I'd rather raid someone else. But I followed Bala on Twitch because apparently I wasn't following him, and that's not good.
I
Darth
see
is
a
here.
random Darth.
Welcome.
We could
Darth.
write Darth or Darth's fridge.
Hell yeah, I'm hungry. Alright, let me find somebody so we can get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Ball Gamer. It's safe, but I don't have. A lot of people are playing tiers and he isn't, so let's get it.
Gonna be a dynamic channel shift for the better, I think, I hope. Yeah, no, absolutely, Rian. Hit me with your best shot.
Hit me with your best shot.
I'm feeling lucky about this spot. Maybe this is the spot.
He's crazy going for Phoebus.
I don't want to jinx it too much, though. This is low-key already taking longer than
It's
I
Omega Ruby. It's not original Ruby.
Thank God.
Ah! I'm on it all.
So it's tremendously easier as opposed to what it was.
Yeah, this is pretty tricky to multitask too. Hey, there you go, Bugs. I messed that up. That was me. The anticipation got the better of me on that one.
Let me know when you're in
Be,
position.
so focused here for this hunt. Hey, what's up, Dragon? What's going on?
I'm
man?
never in possession.
What you got going on today? Soul Silver and Platinum both up there, Zacodia. Yeah, it'll be pretty cool, Christina, when that happens.
Alright, I'm about to launch.
Alright, Rihanna, I'll
Are you?
gander at that
How does that make you
later,
feel?
assuming- Actually,
Like a launcher. Like a bantha.
Does it make you
now,
feel
is there a reason
bad?
behind that? Any particular reason behind the
No.
door, or
It
just,
should.
doggone it all. Just seems good to you.
Okay.
I'm getting so
I'll catch
frustrated
you
at this
later.
hunt.
Alright, man, have a good one.
Hey, what's up, Thunder Pals and Iceberg Mike, Iman, Lemon, a Light Gazer. Good to see you here. What's up, Darth? Man, pretty cool raid. Thank you for the raid, man. How did the stream go? What were you doing? Let us know. Let us know. Let us know. How did your stream go? Let us know. Okay, so basically 250 is going to be the 20 chain. I'm gonna have to set up.
Alright, so
I think that's part of my problem.
I'm gonna
But he's changed.
see what he says in response to what I said. And then I'm gonna
Actually, I'm gonna look at
give him the mute.
screen preview.
and then give
Let's
y'all
do that instead. Maybe that'll be better. What's up, Broogie?
the salute.
Super Mario Maker 2. Oh, I love that game. I'm not a big fan of streaming it, believe it or not, but playing it on my own in spare time, very cool. I always have the utmost respect for people that are able to stream it. I hope it was a fun time though, man. Yep, absolutely, Chris. Gonna have to look up. We're getting down to the wire here. I think that's when I had the good chain going too. Is when I looked up. Let's just try that out. Welcome back, Ryan. Yeah, we're actually pretty close to 300 likes. Let's go. What's on your agenda for the next stream there, Mike? When you getting that, Shay?
I didn't get what he said.
Oh yeah, like Gazer. What got you to stop being so into it? I can imagine that being a problem as well too now at this point, you know, like, because it has been around for a while, and I guess people are moving on to other things. But even then, like, you know, it's still a fun game. Really, Crisis. All right, let's stay focused. We got to get to that 250. Really, I think it's 248 is the 20. Not yet, Jarvister. Oh, I see, I see.
I can never spell dungeon.
Are you a Daz fan, Rian? Is that what it is? Razzle dazzle 'em. You like it, Jimmy? Bring 'em the old razzle dazzle, razzle dazzle 'em.
Alright, this will probably be the last thing I say to him, depending on what his response is. At least on stream, anyway. It doesn't really work since you can't really see what I'm saying. You can only hear me typing.
And there's Stebs. We're using sticky on it, which is the same effect. And it is in the front of our party, but it's dead. Because it's too slow. But it is still in effect. Hey there, Nenba.
I'm gonna give him another 30 seconds.
I see, Mike. Yo, I forgot about Mega Man Maker. Fun little fan-made game. No, it's not unlocked.
Alright, so he just responded to it. He didn't really read it. But yeah, I get
We
it.
have a Gulpin with the sticky ability. I forget the full name, but even then, it's not 100% guaranteed for a bite. It seems.
You're gonna get the mute, and you guys are gonna get the salute. But most importantly, you guys have a good one. Thunderpals out.
270-ish will be at the 20. Derpy, what's going on? Someone in the chat can definitely help you out with that. Yeah, a lot of people are saying that I'm Rion. The Milo Tick has like an additional aesthetic look, right? Maybe for all this trouble it will be. I am mashing this button so hard, doggone it all. Welcome back, McDaniel. Heck yeah, Meister. Whew. Hey, Derpy's getting a lot of help there. Nice. I'm literally jolting. It really shouldn't be, Jedi. Yeah, right. Welcome back, Shay. Oh, man. My favorite dungeon in Tears of the Kingdom is the one I'm not going to talk about because there are people out there that still don't know about shenanigans, so I won't talk about it. But I hope you have a favorite one and you continue to enjoy it, Leo. Yeah, I'd say we're still in spoiler territory for a lot of folks. No, it's all good, man. It's a good question. Ask me again, like, I'd say in about 2 weeks from now. You gotta hashtag get good at that point. So. Yeah, not really talking about that, Toasty. Bum, ba, bow, bum, bow. All right, I gotta get my head back in the game. See, that distracted me. Yeah, it's a rough topic. Well, now we gotta go for another 20. What's up, Zenny? Alright, catch you later, Jarvister. Come back anytime. What's up, Moomity? Yeah, Mike. But I mean, you know, sometimes people don't know. I mean, that's a fair question, but like, yeah, it's getting kind of rough for me. Da-da-dum, ba-da-da-dum.